Hello again everybody, this is Gusto and I have another review today. This week, MREinfo.com user BlackDogBob sent me a rather interesting package containing the ration that we're going to be reviewing today. And that ration is a 24-hour ration pack of the Royal Malaysian MRE. And this thing is gigantic. It weighs 2 kilos, and from what I gather on MREinfo.com, it contains 10 retort pouches. This particular one is Menu A, and as you can see, it has a Best By date of May 2015. So a little bit out of date, but I'm not worried about that. Each ration typically contains 2 pouches of vegetables, 2 pouches of meat, 2 pouches of seafood, 2 pouches of porridge, and 2 pouches of fruit. So I will have quite a bit to go through, so let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. As you can see, it has a clear outer package. It has the menu and expiration date on there. There you have it. So let's go through all the contents individually. So each of the retort pouches comes in an individually wrapped outer wrapper that states do not open before meals. Each pouch is 140 grams, coming out to 1.4 kilos just in the retort pouches. We'll go through all the individual pouches themselves. First we have one of the fish items, and I think this is anchovies. This one translates to sweet and sour fish. This is one of the 2 vegetables. This is bean curd vegetable mix. There's the second one. Each pack comes with 2 porridges. This is one of those, is the oatmeal porridge. And this one translates to rice porridge. Each pack typically has 2 fruits. This is a pineapple chutney. This is papaya in syrup. And the 2 meat items are beef rendang and chicken curry. This pack also comes with 2 packages of crackers, 2 packages of pineapple jam. This one is leaking, so I'm going to throw it away. It also contains 2 instant coffees, 4 instant milk powders, 4 tea bags, 2 packages of salt, vitamin B and C supplements, a box of 30 matches, a napkin, and 2 110 gram pouches of granulated sugar. These are massive. So as you can see, just a tremendous amount of food in this ration. And I'd imagine these are evenly spread out throughout the day, but for the purposes of this review, I'm going to split it into 3 meals, consisting of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So for breakfast, I've got the 2 types of porridge. This has porridge oatmeal, and this has black glutinous rice porridge. I am going to heat them up first. Also got some crackers and the jam, vitamins, tea and coffee, and a gigantic pack of sugar. While those are heating up, we'll take a look at the crackers. There's 6 of them per package, and they are fairly plain looking, kind of look like saltines. Kind of a sweet scent to them. Be interesting to try those out. Also the pineapple jam, we'll give that a shot on the crackers. It's really dark brown, but it smells good. We also have the beverages, instant coffee, and tea. And I said 4, but there's actually 6 of these things. There's 2 packages of 3. Put some of the creamer in both of those. Also some sugar in both. Next, the rice porridge. It's very, very liquid in there. And the oatmeal porridge. Again, very liquid. So let's give this stuff a try. Let's start with the black rice porridge. There you go, up close. You can see the rice grains. That tastes kind of like a thin rice pudding. It's slightly sweet, has a good texture to the rice. It's very tasty. Next, this is the oatmeal porridge. There you go. Pretty watery oatmeal. And that's very sweet, and the oatmeal has a very nice texture to it, but the liquid is quite soupy. Certainly doesn't need any kind of addition to it, sugar or otherwise. Next we've got the biscuits or crackers, then some jam. I'll try the biscuit by itself first. Very thick, dense cracker. And it's mildly salty. It's a little bit stale in its texture, but the flavor is just fine. It's just not as crunchy as I would have hoped. Then there is the pineapple jam. Try that on the cracker as well. That's very good. Very sweet pineapple flavor. We'll move on to the drinks. We have instant coffee. Very strong scent to this. It's a little bit on the bitter side, but otherwise a pretty decent instant coffee. Let's get the tea bag out of here. There's the tea with a creamer and sugar. Yeah, that's a pretty good black tea. Not bad for breakfast. We'll move on to lunch. So for lunch I've chosen chicken curry. There you go. Very strong curry scent. Smells pretty good. Awesome. You can see some big chunks of chicken in there. Very nice scent to it. And this is the bean curd mixed vegetables. Alright, there you go. And that actually has some noodles in there. I don't know if you can see that. And this translates on Google Translate to sweet and sour fish. So there's the liquid that it's in. It's a really strong fish scent. Let's see if we can fit it in here. Yeah, perfect. And then there's pineapple chutney. So there's that. And again, this stuff would likely be spread out throughout the day, but for the purposes of this review, I kind of want to get 3 main meals. I will give you some close-ups on this one. So the chicken curry looks pretty nice, big chunks of chicken in there, very strong curry scent, and then there's the mixed vegetables that feels like a potato. There's some carrots and some noodles. There is the sweet and sour fish, and then the pineapple chutney, big chunks of pineapple in this sauce here. We'll get started with the main item, which is the curry chicken. Get a big piece of chicken there. You see there, good texture. And that's pretty good. The curry is not very spicy, but it does have pretty decent curry flavor, and the chicken's very pleasing in texture and flavor. Very good. Go with the fish next. This says sweet and sour fish. There you go. That's actually pretty good. It's actually spicier than the curry. It's quite spicy, but it starts out with kind of a sweet flavor. That's actually really good. Surprisingly good. We'll move on to the vegetables with the noodles. Try and get some of this carrot, some of this potato. There you go. That's pretty good. Kind of tastes like a vegetable stew. Nice big chunks of vegetables in there. I like that. And then last, the pineapple chutney. A piece of pineapple there in that sauce. And that's interesting. It's really kind of a savory sauce, and the only thing that's sweet in there is the pineapple itself, but nice big pieces of pineapple. That's overall kind of a pickled, slightly spicy flavor. Overall pretty good items for lunch. Really most surprising is the sweet and sour fish. Nice and spicy, good flavor. Nice big chunks of fish. Very good. Next, moving on to dinner. For dinner I've saved the beef rendang. There you go. Kind of a spicy smelling sauce, kind of curry-ish smelling. Next, another mixed vegetables. I think this is the same as the other one. We'll see anyway. Yeah, it looks about the same. Kind of a vegetable stew with some noodles. And this translates to anchovies. Try that too. Again, all these sauces are kind of red, very spicy smelling. This one smells a lot fishier naturally with the anchovies. Real strong fish scent. And then the fruit item is papayas and syrup. That should be pretty good. And since we have some left, make our beverages. Again, tea and coffee. Instant coffee. Their tea bag. Some creamer for both. And sugar. Alright, so I'll get you some close-ups on the dinner portion. So first we have the beef rendang, which is kind of a ground, well actually kind of a shredded beef in what smells like a pretty spicy sauce. Then same vegetables and noodles as last time. Then there's the anchovies and papaya. Also, you see the anchovies are big pieces of anchovy there. I'm not a huge anchovy fan, but we'll give it a shot anyway. We'll start with the main item, which is the beef rendang. Get some good chunks of beef in there. There you go. Kind of a brown sauce. Smells pretty spicy, almost curry-like. Yeah, it's actually very good, very savory, mildly spicy flavor. Very, very good. Then the vegetables again, carrots, I think there's some mushroom. I'll get that this time. Carrots and potato. There you go. Again, that's very good, just kind of a lightly flavored vegetable stew. Good chunks of vegetable though, pretty tasty. Then the anchovies. This is giving off quite a strong fishy scent, naturally. There you go. And that's not bad. It's really fishy and it's very, very spicy. I like spicy food, so yeah, not bad at all. Pretty surprising. Just like the other fish dish was actually quite pleasing. And then lastly, this is the papaya in syrup. Sorry, that's really spicy. Okay, there's the papaya in syrup. That's very, very sweet, and the pieces of papaya have really broken down. It's more of kind of a coarse applesauce consistency, but very sweet, nice fruity flavor. Then we have our beverages. Again, coffee, creamer, sugar. This one's not quite as bitter. It's actually a nice coffee flavor. And the tea again is a black tea. That's pretty tasty. So for dinner, pretty good. Surprisingly spicy anchovies there, and the flavors pretty good. Once you get past the texture of the anchovies, that's really the big hang up for me. The texture of the anchovies are very dense. They're very, very fishy flavor, but that is a really, really spicy sauce. And that part of it's pretty pleasing. The rendang is very nice, very strong flavor, pretty spicy beef dish. Very nice. So that's dinner of the 24-hour Malaysian Army ration, and tons of food in here. Again, 1.4 kilos of food just in the retort pouches, just a massive, massive amount of food. And the food items are very reminiscent of the Japanese JSDF rations in terms of flavor, volume, and spiciness. So, and those are very good as well. So this was a great ration to experience, and thank you again, BlackDogBob, for sending it to me. Very, very generous of you. So to all the viewers and subscribers, thank you again for your support. I hope you enjoyed this one. To all of the ration review community, thank you again for your continued support, both to the YouTube reviewers and to the MREinfo.com community. Y'all are fantastic. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. And I just realized that I forgot to review the vitamin supplements that come with this ration as well. We have a vitamin C and a vitamin B complex tablet in there. These vitamin B complex tablets always stink. And this one is no exception. But we'll go ahead and take it anyway. Stay healthy so we don't end up like that guy.